Rivers have shaped our planet for millions of years. They create valleys, support wildlife, and provide water for billions of people. These flowing waterways have been the foundation of great civilizations and continue to be essential for modern life. Let's explore the 25 longest rivers on Earth, from shortest to longest. Number 25. Colorado River. The Colorado River flows through the southwestern United States and is vital to this dry region. It is 2,330 kilometers long. This river created the Grand Canyon over millions of years through constant erosion. Today, it supplies water to over 40 million people in cities like Las Vegas, Phoenix, and Los Angeles. The Hoover Dam controls the river's flow and generates electricity. However, so much water is taken from the Colorado that it rarely reaches the ocean anymore. Number 24. Zambezi River. The Zambezi River flows through 6 African countries and is famous for Victoria Falls, one of the world's largest waterfalls. The length of this river is 2,574 kilometers. This river supports many animals including crocodiles, hippos, and hundreds of bird species. The Kariba Dam on the Zambezi generates electricity for the region. Local communities depend on the river for fishing and farming. Number 23. Danube River. The 2,850 kilometers Danube River flows through more countries than any other river in the world. It starts in Germany and ends at the Black Sea, traveling through 10 countries. Throughout history, the Danube has been an important trade route connecting different cultures and nations. Many historic cities and castles line its banks, making it significant for both commerce and tourism. 22. Shat al Arab. The Shat al Arab forms where the Tigris and Euphrates rivers meet in Iraq. This 3,060 kilometers long river flows into the Persian Gulf and has been politically important throughout history. The fertile land around it has supported farming for thousands of years, earning the region the name Cradle of Civilization. 21. São Francisco River. The São Francisco River flows entirely within Brazil and connects the country's southeast and northeast regions. Local people call it the River of National Unity. This 3,160 kilometers long river flows through dry areas but creates green zones along its banks where crops can grow. This river is important for transportation, farming, and generating electricity. Number 20. Indus River. The Indus River begins in Tibet and flows through India and Pakistan. Ancient civilizations first developed along this 3,180 kilometers long river over 5,000 years ago. Today, the Indus is Pakistan's most important river, providing water for farming in a mostly dry country. Millions of people depend on it for survival. 19. Yukon River. The Yukon River starts in Canada and flows through Alaska to the Bering Sea. It is 3,190 kilometers long. During the 1890s gold rush, thousands of people traveled along this river searching for gold. Today, the Yukon flows through remote wilderness areas where few people live. It freezes solid in winter and is an important route for supplies to remote communities. Number 18. Araguaia River. The Araguaia River flows through central Brazil and creates unique ecosystems. It is 3,300 kilometers in length. During certain seasons, it forms islands and beaches that attract wildlife and tourists. The river supports jaguars, caimans, and many fish species. Its seasonal flooding helps maintain important wetlands. 17. Tocantins River. The Tocantins River flows through central Brazil to the Atlantic Ocean. This river in South America is 3,650 kilometers long. While not as famous as the Amazon, it plays an important role in transportation and electricity generation. Several dams along the river provide power to Brazilian cities and industries. 16. Murray-Darling River System. With 3,672 in length, it is Australia's longest river system that flows through the country's agricultural heartland. The Murray and Darling rivers provide water for farming in a continent where rainfall is often scarce. Aboriginal peoples have lived along these rivers for over 40,000 years. 15. Niger River. The Niger River in West Africa is 4,180 kilometers long. It has an unusual boomerang shape as it flows through Guinea, Mali, Niger, and Nigeria. It supports farming, fishing, and trade for millions of people in West Africa. The river creates fertile areas in otherwise dry regions, making agriculture possible. 14. Mackenzie River. The Mackenzie is Canada's longest river system with total length of 4,241 kilometers. It flows through the remote Northwest Territories to the Arctic Ocean. The river connects several large lakes and provides transportation routes for northern communities. Few people live along most of its length due to the harsh climate. 13. Mekong River. The 4,350 kilometers Mekong River flows through 6 countries: China, Myanmar, Laos, Thailand, Cambodia, and Vietnam. Over 60 million people depend on this river for food, water, and transportation. It supports one of the world's largest freshwater fisheries. The Mekong is also home to rare animals like the Irrawaddy dolphin and giant stingray. Number 12. Lena River. The Lena River in Russia is 4,400 kilometers in length. It flows through Siberia to the Arctic Ocean. It passes through some of the world's coldest regions, where temperatures can drop below -60 degrees Celsius in winter. The river freezes completely for many months, creating an ice road that people use for transportation. In summer, it creates vast floodplains filled with wildlife. 11. Amur River. The Amur River forms part of the border between Russia and China. This 4,444 kilometers long river flows east to the Pacific Ocean through remote wilderness areas. The river basin is home to endangered species like the Amur leopard and Siberian tiger. Its cold waters support unique fish species found nowhere else. Number 10. Congo River. The 4,700 kilometers long Congo River flows through the heart of Central Africa and carries more water than any river except the Amazon. It is the only major river to cross the equator twice. The Congo flows through dense rainforests that are still largely unexplored. Its powerful currents and deep waters make it both magnificent and dangerous. Number 9. Parana River. The 4,880 kilometers long Parana River flows through Brazil, Paraguay, and Argentina. The massive Itaipu Dam on this river is one of the world's largest hydroelectric power plants. The river provides electricity to millions of people and supports important agricultural regions along its banks. Number 8. Inspirich River. This 5,410 kilometers long river system in Russia flows across western Siberia to the Arctic Ocean. The Ob and its main tributary, the Irtysh, drain a huge area of Russia. The river freezes solid in winter, creating ice roads, then becomes a rushing torrent when it melts in spring. It's an important transportation route for goods and people in remote areas. Number 7. Yellow River. The Yellow River, also known as Huanghe, is 5,464 kilometers in length. It is known as the birthplace of Chinese civilization. It gets its name from the yellow silt it carries from northern China's soil. Throughout history, this river has caused devastating floods, earning it the nickname China's Sorrow. Despite the dangers, it has supported Chinese agriculture and culture for over 4,000 years. Number 6. Yenisei River. The Yenisei River flows north through central Siberia to the Arctic Ocean. This 5,539 kilometers long river in Russia divides western Siberia from eastern Siberia and flows through some of the world's most remote wilderness areas. The river is extremely powerful and remains largely untouched by human development. Number 5. Mississippi-Missouri River System. This great American river system begins in Minnesota and flows to the Gulf of Mexico. The Mississippi and Missouri rivers together form the backbone of American commerce, transportation, and agriculture. This 6,275 kilometers long river system drains water from 31 U.S. states and connects major cities like Minneapolis, St. Louis, Memphis, and New Orleans. Number 4. Yangtze River. The 6,300 kilometers long Yangtze River is Asia's longest river, flowing from the Tibetan Plateau to the East China Sea. It passes through major Chinese cities including Shanghai, Wuhan, and Chongqing. The Three Gorges Dam on the Yangtze is the world's largest hydroelectric power station. The river supports over 400 million people and is crucial to China's economy. Number 3. Lena River System. When including all its tributaries, the Lena River System in Russia becomes even more massive. It is 6,400 kilometers in length. It drains a huge portion of eastern Siberia, flowing through frozen plains and wilderness areas where few humans live. The river empties into the Arctic Ocean in one of Earth's most remote regions. Number 2. Amazon River. The Amazon River carries more water than any other river on Earth. It is 6,575 kilometers in length. It flows from the Andes Mountains in Peru across Brazil to the Atlantic Ocean. The Amazon rainforest surrounding the river contains more plant and animal species than anywhere else on the planet. The river is so wide in some places that you cannot see from one side to the other. Number 1. Nile River. The Nile River, with 6,650 kilometers in length, is the longest river in the world. It flows north from East Africa through 11 countries, ending in Egypt at the Mediterranean Sea. Ancient Egyptian civilization developed along the Nile over 5,000 years ago, and the river continues to support millions of people today. The Nile has two main sources, the White Nile from Uganda and the Blue Nile from Ethiopia. This great river has been called the lifeline of Egypt because it provides water in an otherwise desert region. Hope you liked the video. Please don't forget to subscribe. See you soon.